So by now, you've probably realized that French and Italian wines really form a strong backbone of what do we like to put in Lasagna Club boxes. I know that they can be intimidating. They can have some strange language. They can be varietals that you've never heard of. But you pull the cork, you taste it, and you realize that, I mean, these are wines that have been, famous for hundreds of years, and there's good reason for it. Winemaking has been ingrained in cultures in Europe since the dawn of time. One of those ancient cities, Montalcino, has been also making excellent Sangiovese for centuries. And inside the appellation of Montalcino, so we're right sort of like in the heart of Tuscany, just a little bit outside of Siena, way south of Florence. Um, yeah, Sangiovese Grosso, this is their grape, also known as Brunello. Uh, Much like in our very first box, we offered the Vietti Perbacco, which is sort of declassified Barolo vines. This is declassified Brunello di Montalcino appellation grapes. So instead of taking the higher appellation, maybe you're going to take some younger vines, you're going to release them earlier, you're going to make a wine that's like a little bit juicier, a little bit fresher. And when Brunello di Montalcino takes 5 years to age, 6 years in the case of reservas, that means like, you plant a vineyard, it takes 3 years to produce grapes. And then if you do produce those grapes and they're excellent, it's still going to be another 5 years before you can actually release that wine. So you're talking 8 years from start to finish before Brunello di Montalcino goes from planted grape at very minimum to bottled and released wine. And what are you going to do during those 8 years when you got no money coming in? You're going to use some of those grapes, you're going to declassify them, and you're going to release a wine that's younger and fresher and get some cash flow going on to your winery. Such is the nature of Rosso di Montalcino. So all appellation Sangiovese Grosso, but just declassified to the lower appellation so that you can release it earlier. This wine is meant to be on your table. This is meant to have with like your charcuterie. This is meant to have with your simple pastas. This is going to stand up to roasted meats for sure. It is just brilliant, fresh, electric cherries, raspberries, caramelized oranges, spice profile, leather. Like you've got some, just like everything that you would expect from a Brunello di Montalcino, but just dialed down into a little bit more of a friendly form. So Rosso di Montalcino, just the Rosso, the red of Montalcino. It's the other, so there's three sort of appellations inside Montalcino. This is the declassified Brunello di Montalcino. Fabulous stuff. Enjoy. Rosso di Montalcino from Altessino, 2018.